Well, 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 what do we have here? 1989 Topps Football Wax Packs Box. 45 cents a pack. You can see it right there. I paid a little bit more than that. Inside we got this cool, it'd be awesome if I can like send off and get some cool things from Topps. Not gonna happen, but we're gonna find some cool cards inside of this. Let's open some packs. What do you say? Let's open some packs. We've got Michael Irvin, rookie. We've got Thurman Thomas in this set, rookie. Whoa, making a debris trail right here. Move it to the side a second. We've got Sterling Sharp, one of my favorite, well, actually my favorite Green Bay Packers wide receiver of all time. I'm a huge Packers fan. Named after Bart Starr. Anywho, we've got Rod Woodson, rookie, Chris Carter. Let's open this damage pack first. Don't tell me these have been resealed and they pulled all the good stuff out. We'll find out. Because if there's no good rookies and no Bo Jackson and no Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, we also have a Chris Carter rookie and Tim Brown. So that's 6 Hall of Fame rookies in the 1989 set. Anyone? A little bit of gum action there? No, thank you. Last time I ate a pack of this gum, it triggered my diabetes. Ooh, I like these 1,000-yard card or 1,000-yard inserts. Man, that's bothering me how dirty that is. Bobby Hebert, John Alfredell, Joe Mercury Morris, Walter Stanley for those Packers, John L. Williams, Mark Vlasic, John, and it has a little bit of a different feel to it. A little, see how slick they are? These 1,000-yard cards have a little bit more slickness to them. John Settle, 1,000-yarder. Gary, for whatever reasons, Mike Haynes. Let's get some good guys. Wesley Walker, he was a good player. Alan Pinkett. Frank Minifield on the All-Pro. Okay. Packs are opening up real nice. Nice and easy. Got some gum stuck on this one. Yeah. Little gum. Oh, really? On the Tim Brown rookie? Actually didn't do too bad, did it? Tim Brown rookie. Very nice. Very nice. But these cards are dusty and dirty. Getting my mat all messed up. Benny Blades, super rookie. There's another rookie for you, Benny Blades. Warren Williams, Vikings team card. Some big stacks. I'm going to have to be moving these out of the way. Tim Brown right there. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Oh, except for that big indention right in his middle of his chest. You see that? Yes, you do. And a little gum action. So we'll put Timmy up on the board. Yes. Is a Lionel Manuel. Is it Manuel? You tell me. Chip Lowmiller. Jim Jensen. Steve Jordan. Mark Jackson. Remember him for the Dolphins? Didn't he play for the... Isn't that the Mark Jackson from Dan Marino fame? I think it is. Dave Brown with them Packers. I have to lint roll this thing when I'm done. Gum stuck on the back. Get that off of that, whoever it is. We'll find out when we flip this over. Oh, what's that? Is that a 1,000-yard? Yeah. Eric Martin, 1,000-yard insert. There's Mike Singletary. That's a good card, good player. Let's get a good player card pile going there. Get these off camera because that's going to be a big pile. Ooh, there you go. Super rookie. Little thin at the top there, but that's okay. Good shape. It's definitely off left to right. That's okay. Michael Irvin up on the board. Yes, Vesti Jackson. I remember him. William Fuller. Gary Anderson. Yep. I remember all these guys. Is that Ricky Bell? Greg Bell. Greg Bell, Eric Allen. So isn't that his rookie card? Doesn't say super rookie on it. Put him there. There's Greg Bell. And there is Sterling Sharp in his rookie card. So he got that little gum action on the back there. Sterling Sharp. Newly elected into the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. He didn't play that long, but had a bad neck injury. Had to have the discs in his neck fused, so he had to retire. But as Shannon Sharp said, when he was inducted in the Hall of Fame, he says he wasn't even the best player in his house, and he was right. Dalton Hilliard, Timmy McGee, there we go, Packers team card, yes indeed. Joe Morris, 1,000 yards. Pat Swilling, he was a good player. Eric McMillan, another rookie there. Carlos Carson, Henry Ellard, Bengals card. Bernie Kosar, why not? Put him in the beauty card pile. Lewis Whitlips was pretty good as well, but I don't think he's going to make our pile. That pile's going to get pretty big. We had all kinds of stud players back in 1989. Indeed we did. Oh, you can rub that off into the garbage. Got some debris on the Dexter Manley there. Look. Flip over the 1,000-yarder. It's Roger Craig. That's not bad, is it? Roger Craig, Gary James, Eugene Robinson, Clay Matthews. That was the Claymaker's dad. We'll put him up here. Scoring leaders for, I guess it's for the NFC and AFC. Always typically a kicker, right? Eric Martin. Steve Largent, record breaker. That's cool. Mark Bavaro, I liked him. Giants. Alonzo Highsmith came out of college very highly rated. And there's Dexter Manley. Remember when he told reporters to talk to him, put your questions in writing, and then they found out he couldn't read? Oh, that's classic. How do you graduate high school and go to college and you can't read? Well, because he was a stud athlete. Oh, yeah, that. There's that. There's that, isn't there? Mike Rozier in the 1,000-yard card. Right there. Drew Hill, very good player. Brad Muster, I remember him. Mike Quick, he was fast. Mark Carrier, there we go. There's a little 49ers with Joe Montana involved. You notice we haven't had a Joe Montana yet. I haven't had a Steve. We got a Steve Largent, though. There's Jerry Rice. There we go. Jerry Rice. Excellent condition. Look at this thing. Beautiful. A PSA 10 and this will go for like $100. I know, it's crazy. It's a little off top to bottom, isn't it? To me, it kind of seems like it. Yeah, it is. We'll sleeve him up, though, and put him on the board. Yes. Patriots. Danny Stubbs. And there he is, the Nigerian Nightmare. Christian Okoye. For sure going in the good pile. I enjoyed watching him run, watching him play. It didn't last that long because of his bruising style. He had that bruising style, you know. Oh, I see. Perry Kemp for those Packers. There's Dan Marino in the Dolphins team card. Carl Banks is very good. James Hasty, rookie. Okay. Bill Bates, he was good. Brent Fullwood for those Packers. Gene Atkins, Roger Vick. Oh, look at that. John Elway. Wow, and it looks pretty good. How's that surface looking? It's just some pock marks, that's all. Yeah, definitely got some. Yeah. See if we can catch that, yeah. Little indentation there, but that's good for the PC, right? 89 John Elway. One of the best of all time, wouldn't you say? Bart Oates. Hey, that's your name, Bart. Yes, indeed, Bart Oates. I collect all Bart cards, so we put that to the side there. And a couple repeats you saw at the end of that pack. Oh, we got a Dan Marino right there. Danny Marino. Come on, get off there. There you go. Dan Marino. Roy Green on the insert. NFC receiving leaders. I do like all of the leader cards when I was a kid back in the day. Keith Byars is good. There he is. Record breaker. Very thick on the bottom there and on the left. Danny Marino. But I would, when I was a kid, I'd study those. Ernest Biner was real good. There's a Marcus Allen in the Raiders team card. Dave Craig. Study those league leader cards. I just thought that was so interesting. Thought it was very nice. Very nice. Come on out of there, Gum. There you go. There you go. Whoa. Let's put that dirty one in the back there. Mike Rozier. Bubby Brister. You remember him. Pepper Johnson was good. Falcons team card. Henry Ellard. There's a John Elway. Is this one better? No, it's off center big time. He goes in the good pile of Bart Oates over here. I don't care how many. There's Bernie Kosar in the Browns. Craig Ironhead Hayward. Okay. Benny Blades. Shane Conlon. Gonna go need a little dental work. Doug Williams in the team card there. Jeff Donaldson, and we got ourselves a Sam Mills. Sammy Mills. Some names I haven't thought of since. Okay. All right. We still need who? We need Thurman Thomas, Rod Woodson, Chris Carter. All right, and who else? We need Thurman Thomas, Rod Woodson, Chris Carter. We have Irving, we have Sterling, we have Timmy. Okay, we're looking for 6. So, speaking of looking for stars, there's Jim Kelly on the team card. Bruce Hill. I don't even know that name. Bruce Hill. Had a good year. Couple of blanks here. I wonder if he was hurt during those games. There we go. Eric Dickerson in the All-Pro. Jarvis Williams. I don't remember him. It's Chuck Cecil. Definitely remember him. Hard-hitting Chuck Cecil. Steve DeBerg. Carl Lee. And Mike Horan. Man, this man is disgusting looking now. It is disgusting. We got Neil Anderson, 1,000-yard insert. Steve Berline, Bruce Matthews. Got to put him in the sweet card pile. There's Mark Clayton. He had a run, didn't he? Mike Tomczak, Ruben Mays, Vance Johnson, Merrill Hodge. Checklist right there. Altoon, he was really good for a while. Put him up there. Bill Moss and Reggie Langhorne. Am I lulling you to sleep yet? Where's Bo? We need some Bo Jackson action. Oh, there we go. Jerry Rice. Don't mess him up with the gum card. Let's put the gum card in the very back. Yeah, look at that. That's sick. That is sick. Yeah, it's off. Big time off. Top to bottom and left to right. But it's still Jerry Rice. Sorry, John. Jerry's coming to town. Jerry's coming to town. Keith Jackson played for the Packers for a while at the end of his career. Oh, look at LT. Maybe the best defensive player of all time. What do you think? Reggie White, my Packers, was right up there, but LT had such a huge impact. Remember the time Bo Jackson ran him over on Monday Night Football? I know you do. I know you do. Dave Duerson. Really good player for the Bears. Our rivals, our Packers rivals. And I live in Bear country. I live outside of Chicago in northwest Indiana. So I grew up, most all my friends were Bear fans. So that was not fun because the Packers were no good then. They were no good. Herschel Walker, let's go. There's super rookie Mark Rippon. Why isn't he on the super rookie list? Anthony Miller, he was good. Keenan Turner, good. Herschel Walker. Off center, but a beautiful card. That'll be nice. Ron Rivera, Coach Ron. Riverboat Ron, Scott Norwood. Tim Brown and the Record Breakers, okay. Put that up there with Timmy in the All-Pro. I might save some cards and some packs for YouTube Shorts so I don't lull you too far to sleep. Let's put this, that's really a dusty one. Dusty. Ooh, I see Reggie. Reggie. Louis Sharp. Michael Carter. Ooh, Mark Murphy for the Packers. Not the Packers' current president, Mark Murphy. The player. James Wilder, he came out very highly rated. Highly touted. Reggie White, also one of the greatest defensive players to ever do it. John Stevens. Look at that hair. Freddie Joe Nunn. Eddie Brown. Duron Cherry. All kinds of talent. All kinds of talent. Come on up there. There we go. Leave that in the back. Was that Willie Gault? I think so. Kurt Warner. No, not the quarterback. The running back. Another checklist. Wade Wilson. Munchak. Anthony Carter. Clarence. Bo. What do you know, Bo? Off center, top to bottom, and left to right. But it is Bo. That's Bo Jackson right there. Sorry, Michael. Gotta put the Bo nose up there. And there's Willie Gault. Very nice. Used to terrorize the Packers when he was with the Bearsies. Had all that speed. All that speed. I think he was, let me see. How many years did he play with the Bears? Let's just look real quick. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 years with the Bears. And then over to join Tim Brown in that wide receiver room with the Raiders. Nick Lowry. Eric Dickerson, come on. Kevin Green, yes. Chuck Cecil, let's go, Chucky. Ernest Givens, very good. Jerome Brown, excellent young player, and unfortunately died young in a motorcycle accident. Mark Clayton, DJ Dozier, Kevin Mack, come on. Rod Woodson, there we go. I don't know, just a defect there, but there is a Rod Woodson rookie. We'll put him up here with Danny Marino. What do you think? Ray Childress. All right, so I would assume at this point that these cards have not been searched and repackaged because we're hitting all the goodies. We don't have a Joe Montana yet, but I am now confident that we will catch ourselves. And there's a Eddie Brown. We'll catch ourselves a Joe Montana, at least one. Kevin Green. Did I put him? Oh, he's right there. Did I put him on the good pile? And he's on the top of the good pile. Vinny Testaverde, just because he ended up having a very serviceable career. Ernest Givens almost makes it. There's a super rookie. Into the Boomer, definitely goes into the good pile. Boomer Esiason. Another super rookie. Al Toon, let's go. See some of his stats. A couple thousand yarders after only 2 years or 4 years. Pretty good. Here's that real dusty one. Lionel Manuel. Let's leave him on the side so we don't dirty up all the rest of the cards. A couple more packs and then I'll save the other packs to open up on the YouTube Shorts. Hopefully you're doing well, enjoying your day. Another dusty one, not that bad. Let's get that out of the way now. Eddie Brown, right there, Eddie Brown, 1,000-yarder. Mark Velasic Pickle. Billy Brooks. Charles Haley was excellent. I read a book, I can't remember if it was about the Cowboys or it was somebody who just it didn't depict Charles Haley very well. He was kind of a whack job. So we'll put him on the aside there. Joe Montana Super Bowl card, that's cool. That is cool. Ronnie Harmon checklist. Ernest Biner, why not? I think we already have a Raiders card in the good pile, and Mark Kelso. So that is gonna do it for this video. But I just wanted to stop by, say hi, show you some cool cards, and see if we can't come up with some of these hot rookies. The only one we didn't come up with in this rip was Thurman Thomas. We got the Rod Woodson. We got a record breaker Dan Marino. Jerry Rice 1,000 card or 1,000-yard club. That's a great card. John Elway. Jerry Rice All-Pro. Sterling Sharp rookie. Bo Jackson breaking ankles. Michael Irvin super rookie. Tim Brown rookie record breaker. Tim Brown rookie All-Pro. Very, very, very nice. Let's put this one up. Maybe we'll get the thumbnail. Well, I'll probably take a picture for the thumbnail. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, comment, share this video and this channel with a lovable friend. I'll see you in the next video.